Hello, my name is Liuzhiliang. My student number is 200218993.
My name is Chen Zaiqiu. My class number is 2002986061.
My name is Gawei. My student number is 200238875.
Hazard Analysis Report 1. Summary. In this report, we will identify the hazards in a laboratory, learning and demonstrating supervisor skills, making a conclusions about the hazards and giving some major recommendations. We hope this report will increase workers' safety analysis and reduce the accidents happening. Also, the incidence of injuries and workers' health can be improved in the construction industry. The most important thing is to show us how safety equipment can guarantee safety. 2. Introduction. The laboratory is located in Qingyi. Time is at 2 p.m. on 10 February 2022. There are many hazards inside that we will find out and make some recommendations.
3. Scope of work. The scope includes all construction work and site. The machinery, plant, tools, gear, and materials with which any construction work is carried on. 4. Approach. We use likelihood and consequences in risk assessment. Likelihood means how likely is it a hazardous event or a situation will occur within the life of the plant. The ranking is divided by very likely, likely, unlikely, and higher unlikely. Consequences is about the consequence of a hazardous event or situation. It is divided by fatality, major injury, minimal injury, and negligible injury.
5. Team members. Our team members include Liuzhiliang, team leader, Gawei, and Chen Zaiqiu. We are primarily responsible for developing the action plan and doing some document review. We will be primarily respond to the identifying hazard with hazards, list by risk level. Also, we will be also responding for providing advice on key risk prevention action. 6. Findings and recommendations. 1. Hazard identification. Fire hazards. Observation. We observe that the fear of blocking the exit through the small store door open and tight, and the exciting was difficult to take because it was blocked by exposed. Risk assessment. The risk level is high because there are very likely to after the existing in saving life in case of fire. Also, the con conclusion can be fighty. Fire hazard recommendation. Fire escapes very noticeable. Workplace shall maintain in good condition and free for obstruction. Every doorway, stay away, and pass away. With him, the workplace with up a mean of assist for the workplace in case of fire. Doors can be really open and closed at any time. It shall be kept closed by means of a shell closing mechanism. Firefighting equipment must be maintained in good condition and in relation to the nature of work carried out in a position very accessible.
2. Hazard identification. Electrical hazards. Observation. There are some electrical hazards above. In the first photo, an electrical device was opened and it is still connected to the power supply. In the second photo, a soldering iron was being hit on a power supply cable. It may drop through the cable sheet. Risk assessment. The risk level is high because there are very likely to cause an electrical shock due to direct connect with exposed energy connector. Also, it is likely to explode due to faulty equipment. The consequences are both major injuries. Electrical hazard recommendations. Precautions in a working place. Need to ensure conductors or parts not becoming accidentally light when working on apparatus. For example, properly constructed, installed and protected to avoid hazards and damages accurately. Adjust to maintain good connect when it is in the on position.
3. Hazard identification. Sanitation hazards. Observations. Here is a review on the table. It case a sanitation problem. Some rats and cockroaches were etched into the room. Also, this rubbish smells. Risk assessment. The risk level is low because these are likely to cause an sanitation problem to affect people's health. Besides this, the consequences is negligible. Sanitation hazard recommendations. Clearly list. Every workplace must be kept clean. Accumulation of dirt and refuse must be removed daily from floors and bench. The floor of every workroom must be cleaned at least once a week.
4. Hazard identification. Such hazards observation. The door of a machine was not closed properly. Also, some hostels at the workplace exam overturned chair and equipment cable unorganized. Risk assessment. The risk level is reduced because these are likely to cause an accident in which a walk in hit and injury by an object, tool of equipment, and its conclusion are metal injury. Subhazard recommendation: housekeeping, overall floors, cleanings, windows, and equipment must be maintained in good condition. Floor surface must be not slippery. Fear for obstruction or tripping hazards. All good and main- maintained must be stored in proper many so as to prevent occurrence of accident.
5. Hazard identification. Observation. Overcrossing. Observation. There was a lot of sundries at the workplace. It seems very crowded and hard to work through. Also, the fresh air is not enough. Risk assessment. The risk level is medium because it is likely to cause an accident while working and it may cause a minor injury. Overcrowding. Recommendation 1. Each workroom must provide at least 7 cubic meters of space for every person's employee. A notice must be posted in each work specification the numbers of persons according to the employees in it. Overcrowding. Recommendation 2. Ventilation adequate. Ventilation of workrooms must be secured by the circulation of fresh air. Exhaust ventilation must be provided and maintained.
6. Hazard identifications tools at random place. Observations. The tools are placed casually and are not placed back in their original positions. Risk assessment. If the tool is not tidied up, it may cause an accident. In addition, it may cause an injury and may even lead to serious injuries such as punctured wound. Suggestions: tidy up and put the tool back in place after each use. 6. Conclusions. We had find out fire hazard, overcrowding hazard, start hazard, sanitation hazard, and electrical hazard by observations. And we also make the risk assessment and recommendation to improve the problem. Construction sites are, by their very nature, temporary and changes constantly as work progresses, and new occupation applied on site. Preventive strategies are especially difficult to implement in such a changing environment. A site that is safe one may not necessarily be safe the next, so attention must be maintained at all times.